winding lines, hand-painted signs, and the young guy I met in the queue that time. Then boom, you're inside the room. Budding pop stars, indie lads with guitars, MC spitting bars, and some right hoo-has. Boot camp time, another mountain to climb. Sing and shout, let's hug it out. Well done you, tell mum you're through.